All right, you ready for the big game? You got friends coming over? What are you gonna cook? For me, it's all about having stuff that's just like set out, ready for people to eat. Because I want to sit back and watch the game too. Let's just plan on doing things that you can cook, set out. We're gonna do finger foods. We're just gonna do delicious things. I'm gonna show you where to buy things, who to get them from, and if you want to make some stuff, we're gonna make some stuff. All right, we're gonna do some pigs in the blanket. We're gonna do some wings. We're gonna do our riff on a banh mi, but build it into a big old board or a little buffet if you want. Just making it easy. That way people can come and go as they please. Because you know what? You shouldn't have to hustle before the game, and you shouldn't have to hustle at halftime, and you sure shouldn't have to get up during the middle of the first quarter. All right? So, let's make some stuff. You ready? We're gonna start off with some pigs in the blanket. You can get whatever you want, but I like to support the local folks. And got this poblano cheese sausage from Belleville Meat Market. Puff pastry. And now traditionally, like, you can do this with biscuits, you can do this with whatever, but I like to do it with just a little bit of puff. I like the texture of it. So I'm gonna measure the sausage right there. And then I'm just gonna take this and roll it around, cut that there, and looky here. I got another one ready to go. How many we want to make? Let's make all 5. I got hungry friends. They're going to eat 7 of these. That one cut, one roll. Now, I just want to kind of push this together. I got a little egg wash. So this is just an egg and a little bit of milk. Kind of form that seam together because we want it to seal. If the puff pastry is a little bit too soft, get it to this point and just put it back in the fridge and let it kind of firm up again. These, like if you want to do this a week ahead, you can make them like this, put them in the freezer, and then bring them out and thaw them out. We're going to brush this with this egg wash because we want it to become nice and golden as well. Not too much, just a light brushing. Now, I take this, I cut the little ends off just because I want it squared off, just like an inch thick, maybe 3/4 of an inch. You want more, cut it however thick you want it to be. All right, so little cookie sheet, just lined with parchment, but I got this oven at like 425. We're just gonna rock it. So we're 20 minutes into the bake. At like 10 minutes, I just rotated the sheet tray around so I can get coloring on all sides. And that's what I'm looking at right there. All right, so for these, like they're good, hot, but they're also good, just like room tempy, you know? Now, I'm a big fan of pickled jalapeno mustard. It's basically just pickled jalapenos that have been blended up and put the yellow mustard, and that's what I want with this. You want to talk about a crowd pleaser? There you go. So now we're going to talk wings. We're going to break these wings down. You can buy the flappers and the drumettes if you want, but they're a little bit cheaper if you just do the work. We're going to marinate them, just in a little bit of salt and pepper, then we're going to grill them. It's going to be good. All right, so when I buy chicken wings, I just buy them like this. So when we're looking at this, you got the drumette, you got the flap, and you got the tips, right? Now, each one of these things is just segmented off. This comes straight down. There's a joint right there in the middle, and all you do is going through it. So, same thing every time. And you know how you get better at this? You just keep doing it. Or, you just go buy wings from one of our friends. Support a little local business. We're gonna try a different wing today. This was just something I was thinking about, and I haven't really seen it ever. You see a lot of this lemon pepper wet, which is basically just like a buffalo style hot sauce and then the addition of lemon pepper seasoning. But then if you're just gonna have a buffalo wing, you have to follow me here because this is the way my mind thinks. And then we're gonna dip it to ranch. I know if you're from Buffalo, that's not a thing. It's always blue cheese, but let's be honest, ranch is delicious. So instead of a lemon pepper wet, we got some ranch powder. We're gonna do a ranch powder wet. So a little ranch wet wing. All right, saving these. We're gonna marinate these real quick. I'm just gonna keep this simple, salt and pepper. That's it, right? Fresh cracked pepper, kosher salt, done. A little bit of oil. Then we're gonna go out and grill. Gotta keep it all clean though. So, see you in a second. We're gonna go ahead and make the wing sauce. And, you know, for me, Crystal hot sauce, a lot of it we're just gonna use the whole thing, whatever. We got a lot of wings. I'm gonna put a big old chunk of butter in there. They sell these. You can put this on the wings afterwards. You can toss it in there, but I'm gonna do a little bit of both because I want that flavor to really shine through. Take this and just pour it in here, right? But I'm gonna save a little bit of this because I wanna toss it with the wing when we're done. This we're just gonna bring to a simmer. All right, we don't want to do too much of this. We just want to incorporate the butter. We want to incorporate the ranch powder. I like to kind of dip the wings in the sauce or toss it in the sauce and then char it again, then bring it back and toss it again. All right, so you're getting that sauce kind of caramelizing onto the wing, and then you're getting a fresh batch of sauce on top. So you're kind of double layering that when you've got the crispy skin from the salt and pepper, and then you've got the sauce, and then you've got the fresh sauce at the end. It's just that level of complexity and that level of building the flavors that you want. Little tips, little tips. Done. Now we're gonna go grill stuff. It's time to wing it up. We're just gonna get it nice and crispy and good. Toss it in that sauce, put it back on that grill, toss it in the sauce one more time. Cool? I'm gonna put these guys on one side, these guys on the other. And I can control it better. I can see what's cooking faster, what's cooking slower, what needs more char, what doesn't. Good. Do its job. Like, I went inside, washed my tongs and sanitized them because now we're at the point, like, just gotta remember that. Like, keep it kind of clean, especially when you're going from raw to cooked and then to the plate. All right, so we've got a lot of char. See, that's what I'm looking for across the whole gamut of them. We're gonna close this up for a few more minutes. I'm gonna take some of this, right, and just put it in here because I wanna kind of coat those wings one time. We're gonna toss it, grill it again, and then toss it one more time. Everybody in the pool. So see, just a little base layer of sauce, right? Nothing to it. We're just coating it. Now I want to let this get ripping hot. Crank it up. See, now by doing this, we're getting that extra level of char. We're getting that extra flavor. We're getting it all kind of just stick on there, be one with the wing. Makes me really happy. All right, so now we're just gonna flip them. And it literally is just like 2-3 minutes on each side. So this is where we're at, right? So this is what we wanted to see, that right there. Right, we wanted to see that first layer of sauce stick to it. Now we're there, we're finished, right? Give it that one more toss. And even though we have ranch powder in there, right, I might go a little bit more sauce on it and then keep this on the side just for whoever wants it. Yeah, I travel with ranch powder. This is gonna be the killer for it, right? This is what we want. See how that texture just changed from just if we were to sauce it by itself to saucing it, grilling it, saucing it again, finishing it with more ranch powder. You get that. If you don't want to go through this, go get some wings from your friends. I love No-No's. I love Winnie's. I love Fijis. You like where you get your wings from there or make them here. Take your pick. Next, we're talking sandwiches. It's gonna be fun. Look, game day prep. I got people coming over. We're gonna have some fun with it. We're just gonna build a banh mi bar, if you will. So have a bunch of stuff laid out. People can just make their own sandwiches. Sit back and watch the game. Wish they were there. All right, super easy. We got some pork chops. We're just gonna do a grilled pork. This is just a blender marinade of flavors that I truly like. Green onions, and you know, I'm just using this little guy, so we just want to kind of break it down just a little bit for it. We got just one bunch of green onions, about 8 cloves of garlic, jalapenos and cilantro. People always are like, it's all stemmy. That's what we're going to use, right? We save this for our sandwiches. We're going to use this for our marinade, right? This has got so much flavor in it, and people always just throw it away. I use this every time, just for any kind of marinade, and then save my leaves. Jalapenos, when you get these big guys, you can either stuff them, or I just kind of cut them up, throw them right in. Depending on your spice level that you want, add 1, add 2. That one's giant, we're just gonna add the 1. A little bit of honey to balance out the chili. And when we start to grill, it gives that really nice kind of glazy caramelization that we want. Fresh lime juice. And then fish sauce. This is the secret to everything. So this is just anchovies that are salted and aged, and the liquid, when the fermentation happens, is strained off, and that's what we have here. And this is great just on a whole chicken. This is great on pork chops. This is great on, you name it, really. Just want to close this thing up, give it a blend. So what we end up with when it's smooth is just a super herbaceous, kind of salty, citrusy, sweet, perfect balanced marinade. And we just pour it over the top. We just want to cover all of these. We want to save just a little bit extra, because I'm going to want to finish it with that, and I always forget about that. So if you start off with just a little bit left over, you can brush it on as you grill it. That really helps that caramelization. So we're just gonna let this marinate for a couple of hours, and then we're gonna take it out, grill it, we're gonna glaze it, we're gonna cut it, put it into a sandwich. It's gonna be awesome. We got our marinated pork chops and marinated chicken thighs. I've got this grill cranked up. You can see it high, 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 high. I'm just gonna basically turn this one off all the way. And what I wanna do is I wanna kind of mark everything over here and then place it over here to rest and to finish cooking. All right, so we're just gonna cook up this chicken. I just got some marinated thighs. I'm gonna cook up the chicken and the pork chops for the banh mi. Okay, let it sit. Let it do its job. Now, got these chicken thighs, just with that little marinade that we made on it. Now that marinade is in the Cook Like a Local book that I put out. Super easy to find. It's page 38. Now this is that pork. Now traditionally this would be something like a pork shoulder that's been sliced super thin, marinated and grilled. We just did this with some pork chop. And we're just gonna cut it right off the bone. I do wanna kinda cut it thinner than normal. Super moist, delicious. Perfect. Your friends are gonna love you for it. I like that little char, like that little fat cap happening. And then we're gonna build a sandwich. All right, so we got our pork chops, chicken thighs, bologna, or chalua if you wanna go get that, smoked turkey. You wanna put shrimp on there, go ahead. Really whatever. All of this can be traditional or untraditional. It's your house, you do what you want. You're combining these flavors to be what it is. It's a sandwich. It's a delicious sandwich. So I'm just gonna wipe this down real quick, and we're gonna make a banh mi. Here's what your whole little setup looks like. You got sliced jalapenos, you got cucumbers, a little bit of butter, cilantro, and then right here is just the pickled vegetables that we picked up at H-E-B. It's got jalapenos, it's got little green onion in it, cucumbers, daikon, and carrots. Now, not a traditional banh mi bread. This is a bolillo, just from H-E-B. They work great. If you want to get that texture of a traditional banh mi, you just need to go to your favorite banh mi shop and buy the bread from them. So, a little bit of butter. You can also use a little pork pate if you want. That's very traditional. Now we're just gonna build this, right? We're gonna throw a couple pieces of bologna down in there. Let's do some pork. Little grilled pork, a couple pieces right there. I like it a little bit spicy, so I'm gonna do some jalapenos, a couple slices of cucumber, a little bit of this pickled relish, this pickled vegetable, and then cilantro. You can do a little mayonnaise, you can do Maggi, you can do a little sriracha right there. Boom. You got a friend you want to split this with? Do it. But that looks fantastic. That's everything I want in my sandwich. And I can just set this out and let it go. You want to put the meat in little mini crock pots and let it just sit there and stay hot? That's great. You can have all this done beforehand so that you can relax as well. Again, the banh mi is a great option. Cali sandwich if you want that, or your favorite local banh mi shop. But we're gonna head over to Mandola's, and Joe's gonna walk us through muffulettas and po' boys. Great option for that too. Pick those up, have a whole platter, done, go with it. And then make a good sandwich.
My name is Joseph Mandola. This is my father, Frank Mandola, and we own Mandola's Deli, nestled in the East End, right across the freeway from the University of Houston. And we're here to show you the components of a muffuletta. What we have right here are sliced black olives, accompanied by some kalamata, some green pimentos, and then some Sicilian greens as well. We chop all that up, mix in some olive oil with some garlic and a couple of herbs, and then it comes out looking like this.
We got the idea from New Orleans, where they have the round muffuletta. We do a muffuletta po' boy. We do our Italian-style muffuletta with salami and mozzarella cheese, and our hams. We do a turkey muffuletta. Everything is so fresh. We get our bread from Royal Bakery. It is the lightest bread in the city of Houston, which really makes our muffuletta unique. We do po' boy trays, muffuletta po' boy trays for parties. Whatever the occasion that you need it for, we'll make it.
We want to build these last two, and then we'll put them on the tray and show them how it's done.
So that the concoction, the olive muffuletta mix, does not fall off the bread, we put it on the top.
So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to put a couple spoonfuls. It's an aioli spread that we put on the bread.
Yeah, it's olive oil,
Ham,
and
salami,
oregano.
mozzarella cheese, accompanied with this olive tapenade, and then the turkey and mozzarella cheese with the same aioli spread. So whipped olive oil with herbs and seasonings that we still can't tell you about.
We would have to kill you if we give you the recipe.
And we're Sicilian, so.
Look at this is Joseph's first muffuletta that he has ever made.
I'm still in training.
He's doing good.
Flip that over, this over, and then just for the sake of efficiency, I'll cut them both at the same time. Kind of a halvesy game. You go half, 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 and half. And what do you know? You got 8 solid pieces of sandwich.
This tray has 10 muffulettas on it, cut in 4s. That's 40 pieces. So it's really great for a party.
We can mix them up with the turkey and the deluxe, or we can just do the deluxe, which is a popular option, or we can just do the turkey. So it's completely up to you. Order it however you want it, and you can take all the credit for it.
So I'm sitting here looking at this. I got the wings, I got the sandwiches, I got the little sausage rolls. You know what? We need to talk about pizza. But let's talk about local folks and supporting those guys. Here's a list of people that I truly love for pizza. Go get one from them. Coming up next, we got some friends to tell us about how to make perfect cocktails for this. It's a good day. Okay, as we start to set this up, we need to talk about drinks. Here's a couple of things that I always like to have around. Roadhouse Brewing, we did a beer with them for Southern Smoke Foundation, takes care of food and beverage workers. Also, Athletic, delicious non-alcoholic brews that taste awesome. There's the Golden, there's the IPAs, the Hazy IPA. They also do a Lemon Radler, which is fantastic. You just want to have a beer, not worry about it, there you go. You want to have a beer, here you go. If you want to make a cocktail for your friends, look, that's not my realm. So we're going to head over to Winnie's. They're going to make the original margarita. Let's learn that. Maybe somebody could bring that to my house so I don't have to think about it. Appreciate that.
Hi, my name is Kyle Curry. I'm the general manager with Winnie's. Today we're gonna show you how to make a batch of the Tommy's Margarita for the big game. Tommy's Margarita is going to be a traditional margarita that was popularized at the end of the 80s by Tommy's restaurant in San Francisco. It was made by Julio Bermejo. We make these all the time. This is our house margarita. The thing we really love about the Tommy's Margarita is that it's going to be a build that is truly just showcase the tequila that you put in it. Whether it's going to be a very fresh, like Blanco Plato tequila, where you get the vegetal notes of it, or if you're going to use like a rested reposado, you get the more caramel, vanilla, baking spice notes of it. So it's just a really good way to customize how you want the margarita to be. Today we're using Pueblo Viejo Blanco. We put some tahini on the glass. That's just personal preference. It can be salt, sugar, however you like it. We're going to be using 2 ounces of Blanco tequila in there. We're going to do 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. And then we're going to do a 1/2 ounce of agave nectar in there. Nice and frosty. If you wanted to batch this, the base recipe is going to be 2 ounces of tequila of your choice, 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, and a 1/2 ounce of agave. I would go ahead and add another ounce of water in there just for pre-dilution, and then you can just extrapolate that up to how many servings you want to serve. So let's say you have 50 guests, you need 50 margaritas, time those builds by 50. It's ready to go. Throw some ice on it afterwards, and you're ready to pour up. Cheers. Enjoy the big game.
Cookies for dessert, easy. Go visit your local pastry shop. These are from Pudgy's. They do such a fantastic job. Great selection, and you can. They even have these little cutters. It just like you pounce it and it cuts it into pieces so you can share them up, or don't share. We've gone pretty quickly. Don't worry if you didn't catch up to it. It'll all be on the website, right down here, maybe over here, maybe here. Who knows where they're going to put it? But it'll be up there. Head straight to the website. We got it all laid out for you. Okay. This is all pretty easy and fun and lets you enjoy the game. But I've been sitting here staring at these things, and I gotta see if that ranch powder did it, because I believe that this is ranch wet's the way to go. Okay, it is. Wow. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Enjoy the big game. Hang out with your friends. What's next? Oh, I forgot about something. Hold, please. The bologna. That's what's next.